Number 1. The form of a linear equation is... What is the name of this form? All right. Let's go, Lena. Or Lily. Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Standard form. All right, we're going to make you player 2.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Now we all have to answer something, Lily. Good job.
All right. So, let's see. Number 2. The point on the line where it crosses the x-axis is known as... The point on the line where it crosses... Sorry, I was not looking. And
I can't see Steve.
I know. Steven's in my back corner, so I saw Aaron's hand go up and not Steven's either. All right. At the same time, both of you give me your answer, and I'll see you for 1, 2, 3.
X-intercept.
There you go. So we'll go with team 1 and team 3. Because I honestly,
Let's go, Steve. Yeah. We're like two smart people.
That's cheating. Okay, lines whose slopes are reciprocals. And that hand went down. Kayla. Perfect. What is perpendicular?
I found my old Wii yesterday. Oh, Wii. Playing Sid Meier's Pirates on it.
Okay, next up. Ooh.
No, I'm pretty sure that's just the voice of God.
I did turn it. I turned it on because there's kids listening in Zoom, but like, why am I echoing? Okay, I think I turned down the volume for the Apple TV. Now you can't hear. We're good. All right, let's see. Next up, 400 points. A set of ordered pairs are known as a set of ordered pairs. Okay, Steven.
Coordinates.
More specific to this year.
Points.
It starts with an R. It starts with an R.
Relations. Even if I'm wrong, I get 100 points.
Sure, you can take a guess.
I'm going to say yes, it's so wrong. Wrong has
No.
Reciprocal.
No. I was seeing if anybody that's in the live session knew. When? In one of your ramblings? I'm sorry.
No, I said that it was
After you like
it was
stopped.
the first thing that began with R. You said it began with R and I said relations.
I'm sorry, I did not hear you.
Well,
You're lucky that Lily vouched for you, so I was gonna say she vouched for you. Alright, 500. Okay, Nick, what's the answer?
Okay, coordinate, no scatter plot.
No, sorry.
No scatter plot.
Go ahead, Lily.
I'm very glad
Yeah, yes. All reals. The domain of all absolute values is always all reals.
Great. What? It's cut off. How did you? You can figure it out. I can't figure that out.
Okay, linear inequalities. Okay, Nick. Good. I lost my...
Wait, do you have Snapchat?
No.
Was that one Snapchat?
It's Bitmoji.
Oh. I'm just not.
Look, I can make any Bitmoji little guy I want. They're on my thing.
Maybe yourself a Bitmoji?
What?
I'd pay for that.
You can put like a bit. You can put Bitmojis on like everything now. It's like built into Chrome. Nick, it won't let me give you your points because you're stuck like right underneath my
I'm pretty sure you just ones by default.
Every time the options come up for hide floating needing controls. There we go. Alright. Escape. Number 2 for the equation. Will the line be... Go ahead, Lily. Perfect. Good. Yeah, it's going to be dotted or dashed because this is not equal to. Well, that's good. Okay, write this in slope intercept form. Okay, Nick.
The answer would be y is greater than 2 over 3x minus 4.
Good. Sorry. Yeah, he did say greater. It's less than because you divided by... No, it's less than because you divided by a negative. He did say greater. You're correct.
I heard that. I'm sorry, I should have worded it out.
Write an equation in slope-intercept form of the line that is perpendicular. All right, you have to tell me the answer if you know it that quick, Nick. Yeah, see what happens when I take the work away?
I got y is equal to 5.
No. Do you know it without seeing it?
Okay, I know the slope is y equals positive 4x plus.
I'm pretty sure Lily and Nick.
She's correct, though. It is y equals 4x, and then
Lily
she...
and Nick are both on this.
So, do you guys know how to do this? Because you do need to know how to do this. You have to take the slope, and this is how she knew it, right? It's the opposite reciprocal of whatever this slope is. So if that slope is negative 1/4, then what you need to do is take the opposite reciprocal, and then after you take the opposite reciprocal, you're going to put it into slope-intercept form. So we are going to take, let me see if I can write, I can. So it will become y minus y1 equals 4, opposite reciprocal slope, x minus 2. And then you have to rewrite that. So slope-intercept form means that you have to move over and distribute. So it's y minus 1 equals 4x minus 8. And y equals 4x, minus 7.
I was just thinking that. That's not good one.
Good? Okay. 100. Nick, I'm not going to call on you if your hand is raised before I put the question up. Okay, so you need, in order to make a scatter plot, we're going to walk through this one. You have to be sure to label both your x and y axis. So what that means is that when you draw this, you need to ensure that you have your x and y axis set up something like this. And then within that setup, you want to make sure you label the x-axis. So it says describe the correlation of the month to the visits. So the month would be October through February. So October is, let's say, month 1. November is 2. December is 3. January is 4. And February would be month 5. And then your visits would go up the side. So you put like a squiggle at the bottom to say you are jumping from one part to the other. This piece over here is visits. And our lowest is 124. Our highest is 120 or 192. So maybe I go 120, 130, 140, 150, etc. And then after you plot all of your points, what you are going to do is then plot your dots. So 1 would be at 124, 2 is at 163, 3 comes back to 155, 4 goes up to 170, and 5 goes up to 192. So it says describe the correlation. So can anybody describe that correlation for me? The correlation is described in 2 ways. Okay, Nick. Yeah, that one's kind of tricky, especially with like the graph being messy. It is 100% positive, and I would probably say that's pretty strong because those points right here look fairly linear. But again, it's hard to see. Yours is even cut off a little bit. There you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What are you?
5.
If the R value is 0, the data has what type of correlation? Okay, Nick. I know, and I hit escape because you raised your hand like you knew it, and you did not.
I was gonna say neutral, but I thought that was like a fancy word to call it straight.
It wouldn't be straight.
The only way you can get away from this is
It wouldn't be straight. That's a horizontal line.
Yeah, that's true.
No correlation would not be straight. A horizontal line would have a correlation.
That's what they said.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's what came out of my mouth.
If the R value is 0, the correlation is none. The R value is 0, the correlation is none.
All right, let's go.
Sure. Alright. Here, we'll do it this way, Ash. A scatter plot with, there you go. Like this. So right here, where all of the points are random, and there is no set line. So these are your 3 big examples. A strong positive, a strong negative, and none.
That's pretty much what
Mm-hmm.
Brody, do we have a game or two?
If you ask one more off-topic question, I'm sending this recording to your dad. Okay, yes. God. Correct. 3 units to the left and 6 units up. In the equation, describe all the transformations. 3 units left and 6 units up. Okay, guys, take out your graphing calculators and find me the linear regression. Using your graphing calculators, find the linear regression. No, it's like 1.0, 1.3, 2 point, like those are like the decimals.
I might be the literally not smartest person.
Steven, I'm
I just can't find the button. I know it was in the top middle, but now it's just gone.
I'm stuck on those.
Stat edit.
Oh my god, I can't get
To do the linear regression, you go to stat edit.
I'm gonna set my language to expense stuff. Without that.
Oh, I have to. Mine's called Data.
Do you have a Casio?
No, I have a text instrument.
You can't do it on that.
Okay, that's right there.
Really? I had no idea. What model number is that?
36X Pro.
Okay. Good to know. I didn't know. That's significantly cheaper than the bigger ones, and I did not know it did it.
Yeah, I didn't know it did either until like we had that graphing assignment.
No, I don't want to change my date. Okay,
Stop changing your date.
Oh, I just have to hit clear.
All right, Nick, you got an equation for me?
Okay, so never mind. I'm not gonna raise my hand for the rest of the class. I'm just gonna let you do your teaching because I clearly cannot comprehend it. Nice one, man.
All right, go ahead.
Help me. Wait, how do I graph?
Uh-oh. I have a negative.
How do I negative?
My A value, I got a negative.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
Would you put them all into the L1 category?
So the L1 are your X's, and they end right here at 5.8.
Oh, I didn't see the Y.
And then the Y's are these.
Yeah, I'm just not sure.
You're using linear regression to find the equation of the line.
I still can't get to the graphic.
Click stat.
Stat edit. Oh, you have the use the red one. Use the red one. Use the red one. Use the red one. Hit the word stat edit. Enter X's in L1 and the Y's in L2.
Wait, I have a question. I plugged them all into the thing. How do I get to show me the answer?
Wait, what?
How do I get it to show me the answer after I plug it in?
Go back to stat edit and then go over to calculate and down to linear regression. So after you get this in L1 and L2, you go back to stat, you arrow to calc, and you go to option 4 for linear regression. And then it should tell you your A value and your B value.
Wait, can you go back to the answer?
Sure.
Oh, I got the wrong answer.
Okay. I'm going to do it on my...
1.308.
What did you get? Okay. This could be a typo. There's a good possibility. Like if I might have caught, let me... Alright.
You go back out and click that, and then go down to option 4.
And then you go down to line right there, so see number 4. And then you go down to 4 right.
Yeah, it's asking for linear regression.
Alright, now we're on. I have another question.
Yes.
How do I clear the table? Do I just like press the...
Just type right on top of it.
Alright, there.
You can just literally, like, type right on top.
Alright, so I was doing last time I actually times I reset my calculator after every one, so I didn't know how to...
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can just type right on top of your data.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Does your thing record our voice, or is there like a webcam that looks at the class too?
Just voices today. He asked if it recorded the class or just our voices. I said just voices today.
But like later, is it gonna start like showing everybody?
That's to be determined.
Yes, Brody, nobody wants to.
Yeah, school dress code didn't change.
Wait, was that school dress code? Yeah, it's school. Okay, question.
Yes, it's considered school dress
School
code.
dress code. You cannot.
You are
wear more
you are
than
considered
3 fingers.
in school.
Okay, wait, this is gonna be a terrible example. But if your house like burns down.
Is this what you got?
You get really excuse.
Hold on. Can you see my... I'm going to change the screen you see.
Am I supposed to go into the fire and join my medicine call?
Yeah. If the school was on fire, would you still go into the school to be hot?
Yeah, I don't know. They might hate me.
Okay. So here is the... Guys, this is the correct linear regression right here. Sorry, I don't know why the one on my answer key is incorrect.
You might just put in like a 9-step.
Or I might have just... What? Yes. Oh, the linear regression, the R value you're talking about is the correlation coefficient. That 0.98 actually answers, is it a strong positive or a weak positive or a strong negative or a weak negative? So your R value of 0.98 tells me that this data has a strong positive correlation because the R value is really, really close to 1. If it was a negative 0.98, then it would be a negative strong correlation. Yes.
So isn't it, if the answer is more than 1, it's strong positive, and if it's
The
less
answer
than 1,
can't
it's
be
negative?
bigger than 1. The answer is an absolute max or an absolute min of 1. Hers is
You got
0.9.
9. Oh.
So
if
a
it's
0,
So if it's like 4 or less, then it's weak. If it's like 5 or 1, it's strong.
0.4 and 0.5, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm not getting the answer. I'm not getting that. I'm getting negative 0.8.
Go back and check and make sure your numbers are plugged in correctly. Here, if you look at my screen.
I see what my issue is.
Okay. Because I was going to say, if you look at my screen right now, I have the X values and the Y values so you could see them.
I went to the same building as Matt Cartoon's sister. I can't actually talk about it.
All right. Good.
Let's go, bro.
Okay, so describe the translations for the equation y equals negative 2x, quantity x minus 2 minus 2. God.
Is it a slope of 2, and
Okay.
it's going to the right 2 and down 2?
Right 2, yes. Down 2, yes. You, Kayla, what do you miss?
I don't remember the problem.
Yeah, so it's reflected.
Oh.
So the negative in front tells you it opens down, and that 2 is your slope, yes.
Oh, okay.
So that would tell me, does the 2 make it stretched or compressed? Stretched.
Wait, I have a question. Is stretched whenever it's like longer than it is wide? I don't know.
Stretched is like becoming narrow. It's like if you take something and you stretched it out.
So it's more than one stretch if it's less than one it's up to, so whatever.
Yes, but less than 1 meaning like between 0 and 1, not like negative 2. Because negative 2 would still be stretched.
Alright. I just wasn't sure which one's which, because like, if you compress it on the sides, it's going to get longer than it is wide. And like if you compress it up and down, it's wide.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one that was like, I don't
No,
know.
it makes sense. So like let's say if you squish it on both sides, you're like compressing it, but because you're pressing it on both sides, it would push out vertically, which would make it also stretch and also.
So you're asking, okay, yes, it's always with respect to the horizontal direction. So you're stretching it horizontally or you're compressing it horizontally. What you're imagining is a vertical stretching or compressing. No, it's okay. I get what you're saying. It's just, mathematically, we always talk in the vertical. All right, guys, let's do 200. What determines whether the graph of an absolute value function opens upward or downward? Kayla, I saw your hand up well before out of the corner of my eye. I saw yours. I saw you both, but she beat ya. Yeah, whether it's a negative or a positive A. If the A value is positive, it opens up. If the A value is negative, it opens down. Okay, we can't graph. Okay, describe the transformations. Oh, Lily got you by a hair.
I haven't answered the
It
same
is
question.
reflected and shifted left 4 units.
Excellent. Reflected, left 4, down 2. You can go back through and click these at home tonight to study.
I know all these.
Okay.
Wait, is Mr. Hannerman back in school?
Yeah, he would be.
Whoa, that's that. I don't like that idea.
What is the formula for an absolute value function and what letters represent the vertex? Like, what's the general form? Like, go ahead.
Wait, do you mean like what was the form for the question we just did?
Like, what is the form in general? Like, standard forms ax plus by equals c. What is the general form for the vertex equation?
Is it y is equal to a times the absolute value of x plus b?
No. What do you think?
Is it a absolute value x minus b plus c?
Oh, there's no b or c in this.
Gosh darn it. The only thing I answered.
God.
Is that y equals a times absolute value of x minus h plus k?
Yes.
My brain's sitting
So y equals a, absolute value, x minus h plus k, where the vertex is hk. The vertex is
I think
hk.
that's what me and Bertie were both thinking, but we just got the symbol.
I didn't.
I know, but like the letters for absolute value are specific to absolute value.
Wait,
If I would have known
shouldn't
that,
there be an R too?
No.
But like whenever you calculate, you get answer for R.
This isn't linear regression. This is absolute value.
Okay, I'm just never gonna raise my hand for answer.
Don't say that.